Testing, volume 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, volume 1, 2. Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Team Dunes, and today it's Monday Musou, which was totally a planned series of mine, and not something I just pulled out of my arse 5 minutes before the stream. We're playing some Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, which is the last Dynasty Warriors before Dynasty Warriors 9, unless Extreme Legends came out later, which is possible. Now you may be wondering, Steven, why are you pointing this out? Yes, 8 comes before 9. This is a perfectly logical point, but why one that you would bring up in conversation? Well, for anyone who's played Dynasty Warriors 9, you may know why. I actually didn't hate it, but I get it. I get the hate. I like it, but I get the hate. We're going to start a new mode today. I often like doing the early scenarios because for me, like, lots of the old games, like Dynasty Warriors 2, I've become American Dynasty, we would say in the UK. Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, 4, 5, the ones I used to play. They end at Wuzhang Plains, but their emphasis is very much prior to the year 220. So I like all these early ones, like the Yellow Turban Rebellion, Hulao Gate, Guangdu. Chirby, to me, is getting towards the end of that sort of era that I know quite well, and by the time we get to the coup d'etat with Zhao Shuang and them, that's way later than sort of my area of knowledge. I kind of want to start with the Yellow Turbans, but maybe I think the closest we get to some sort of warlord thing may be the alliance against Dongzhuo, because by the time he gets Guangdu, we're already starting to see some of the larger forces sinking into their territories. They sort of, dominating territories. Also, is that no Liu Bei on this map as well? Because he's with Yuan Shao. Yuan Shao's defeated Gongsun Zan in the north. Sun Ce has defeated sort of, Liu Yao and Yang Baihu, all of them in the south, the east. So, I don't know. Maybe the alliance against Dongzhuo. Or maybe we just go completely random. A gathering of heroes, it's a randomized approach. I might actually go for this. I don't know, historical or randomized, it's so difficult. Let's... Well, the alliance against Dongzhuo, but we play as Dongzhuo. By which I mean we play as Lu Bu. Set it on hard. Chaos is a bit beyond me. I'm a man of order. Officer deaths on. Absolutely not. Created characters. I didn't realize this setting was on at first, and I remember my first playthrough of this game. Some very strange and suspect created officers came through. So you have the recommended Cao Cao, Sun Jian, Liu Bei, Lu Bu, Dongzhuo, Yuan Shao. Whoa, look at that stat difference between Dongzhuo and Yuan Shao. Why are Yuan Shao's stats so bad? Let's see, 289, 340? 289, 340. Okay, so all the rulers kind of have pretty bad stats. 273, 290. Liu Bei kind of has equivalent stats. That's utterly bizarre. Utterly bizarre. Everdale, welcome to the stream. Not sure if you're still here, but if you are, hello, sorry, I just saw your message. It hasn't appeared on the screen. I'm going to have to look at the computer to see it. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I think we'll go with Lu Bu because I feel, you know what? I had a really stressful day at work. And what better way is there than to let your hair down by letting the plumes up and playing as Lu Bu. Oh, I'm very happy to hear that, Aphrodite. I'm very happy to hear that. Become the beast indeed. After today, quite honestly, I bloody well need it. There you go, I can see the comments now. Such a strange game to block it in the menu. So for those who don't know, this game as well, it talks through the controller. It's very strange. Very strange. So we're part of, so let's see, there's Diao Chan, Zhang Liao, I'm guessing one of them's Li Jie, Fan Chou, Li Yu. So who are we invading? Who's to the south of us? Do I wish to state an objection? No. We're invading. Lu Bu loves invasions. In fact, I'll participate in one. Let me just have a look. Who is that? Yan Shu, okay. Yeah, he's screwed. Zhang Lu, that's W Ma Tang up there. That's Cao Cao and Yan Shao, and that's Gong Du. Lots of people here who wouldn't last very long. Kong Rong, Zhong Rong, Tao Qian, Huang Shao, Liu Yao, Yan Baihu, Wan Lang, Jin Huan Sanjie, who I forget even has a... Like, he's part of Meng Huo, I'm guessing. Why have a Naman here already? Meng Huo would be like 1 year old here. Liu Yan, predecessor of Liu Zhang. Well, you know, intimate may be pushing it, but we're very, you know, we have a close relationship with Mr. Zhou. Mr. Dong, excuse me. Alright, the plan is to invade Yuan Shu. Now, if anyone has played Dynasty Warriors 3, the classic was always, it's Lu Bu! And it's actually Yuan Shu's unit that he totally wrecks, and you practically could not save the man in that game, which I think was karmic in some ways. I think we'll begin with a raid. We're a marshal, so we'll take Lu Bu, and who should we take? Let's take Zhang Liao, let's be historically, and let's take Diao Chan to make Dong Zhuo particularly jealous. Before he becomes jealous historically. So, who is here for Yuan Shu? I'm guessing Jiling and Lei Bo, maybe? Oh, Li Feng, Qiao Rui, Yuan Yin. Oh, wow. Not the strong officers at all. I won't use any buffs. Let's just see how this goes. Battle objectives? Sure. Should be simple enough. We're already using a stupid buff, which is playing as Lu Bu. Hang in there! Sorry, I was just seeing if the things at the bottom responded to talking at all. Alright, we've instantly charged Li Feng. You know, some say Musou is just mindless button mashing, but what you don't understand is that's not a deficit. That's the appeal. And it's nothing more mindless than playing as Lu Bu. Alright, let's test the sound. Testing. Oh wow, you can hear the controller really loud. Alright, let's test the sound. Testing. Holy crap. Alright, we capture the support base. Simple enough. It's weird how little Zhang Liao's design has evolved over the years. I mean, they changed the armor. He used to like have this sort of, almost be like a chevalier in the way he was dressed in the early games. But otherwise, he's remarkably consistent. Diao Chan, on the other hand, looks completely different from like Dynasty Warriors 2 and 3. This base does not seem particularly well guarded, or particularly well placed. Ah, the catharsis. With all the swagger of a giant sociopathic man, casually breezing his way through hard-working people. Okay. Actually, I did. In fact, this very game is based upon the idea that you would come back. Alright, if we can destroy that siege tower, it lowers the defense of this base by 100. Bit of a shortcut, there you go, you can see. You learn things here on the Steam Dunes channel. Not very useful things, absolutely. In fact, downright useless things, and things you probably already knew if you've ever played the game. However, it's, don't say I don't teach anything. I wonder, there might be a little way to destroy this tower just a little bit faster. Let's switch weapons. And then let's switch back. And I think, yes, Lu Bu gets this like ghost-like apparition that he summons, where he attacks twice as fast. It's a little bit insane, but also very Lu Bu. Okay, I think we've got it! There we go, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know, right? The speed boost is something else. It's, you know, as I say, this is all quite new to me compared to the old games. Because 6 was the last one I played. I actually liked 6. I know most people don't. I quite liked it. I thought it was a nice change just because they updated animations and stuff like that. But the game's changed. It's come a long way. Even though Musou games are always accused of never changing, it actually, I feel, does change a fair amount. A fair amount. Alright, is this the main base? Excuse me. Oh. Yes, this is the main camp. Okay, we don't want to take this just yet. We want to, you know, inflict a little bit more damage first, because this is a raid. It's not to take over the city, it's to undermine its defenses, to weaken it before the big attack. And for that, we should attempt to defeat every enemy officer and take over every enemy base. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Yuan. And that chap seems to be stuck in the port tower. Well, I'm not sure that was quite the money angle, but point made. Yuan now with the class advantage, but still dying. Sorry, temporarily withdrawing. He will be back, and then he'll say, "Ha, you're surprised I'm back?" Not particularly. Everyone else returns too. Doesn't make you particularly special. Right. The general coming over here, I think it might be Li Feng, because I think Chao Rei is attacking one of our bases. If we defeat Li Feng again, he's not coming back. The question is whether we'll capture him or not. At this stage, capturing an officer, might as well take him, no matter how weak they are. We just want to build up our army, or Dong Zhuo's army, and eventually betray Dong Zhuo and begin some kind of revolution for a unified country under Lu Bu. A disaster timeline, if I've ever heard one. Although the betrayal is, that's just history. That's just our timeline. Where the hell is my horse? And why the hell isn't it red hair? Okay, it's Chao Rei. You know, I was playing Romance of the Three Kings and I befriended this guy. Next playthrough, he's the first officer who died. But we'll thing. Which means this must be Li Feng. See if we can save that base captain, shall we? Poor guy. He has a family. I mean, I'm sure so do our enemies, but we'll sweep that under the rug for now. Wait, is he running away? Come back here! The hell? You can't do that. Bye-bye. Temporarily withdrawing again? Fascinating. How many times does this man want to lose in one battle? No, Chao-Rei, I did. In fact, I even predicted you saying that line. That's the tragic part. How about immovable? Yes, that's just a very funny skill. No matter what, they can't do damage. It's rather tragic. Bye-bye! Down goes Yuan Yin. Next is Chao-Rei. I do feel bad for generals of Yuan Shu who are not named Jiling, because they're inevitably just going to get their ass kicked. And in this game, I don't think they even account for like the real-life discrepancies and differences between them. Like, Jiling was legitimately a strong warrior. He just happened to serve Yuan Shu. Lei Bo was a bandit, but at least mildly competent in battle. The rest of them were like this. But in this game, I think Jiling is as weak as the rest. I think Gongsun Zan, who's like one of the stronger actual fighters, as well as weaker than Yuan Shao in combat. There's a lot. Rather strange. Alright, if we destroy this turret... let's try that speed boost again. Hiya! And that pretty much did the trick. Okay, all the enemy generals are pretty much dead. We could try and capture the other bases, but I think we've made our point. Oh, he's back. He said, one time, humiliate me once, shame on you. Humiliate me twice, shame on you. Humiliate me thrice, and quite frankly, even I'm starting to feel bad for him. Plus, he's got like the most basic character model. Li Feng will not go quietly into the night! But he will go thrisely, down in a fight. Poor Li Feng. Not even losing in the invasion either, this is just a mild raid before the storm. Ah! And there we go. That was fairly simple. I wonder if we've captured Li Feng and Yuan Yin. We may have captured them. Here's the thing, normally I catch and release, but if you're playing as these guys, right, you have to be cruel. Tex, hello, welcome to the stream, hope you're doing well. And indeed, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. As someone who loved the old ones, 2, 3, 6, I thought, you know, I'd give this a go. Played it a little bit, it's fun, I like it. I've tried 9 as well. I actually like it in a way, but my gosh is it a weird game, and it glitches every 5 seconds. I hope you're doing well, A sturdy halberd. Yeah, we didn't lose much there, and we inflicted 3 levels of damage. Okay, we didn't capture Yuan Yin or Li Feng. Quite frankly, even if we caught Li Feng, I would give him back. I feel like somehow that makes us stronger. Ah, good morning, Tex, good morning. What better way is there to start the day than some nice Lu Bu Fengshan? For me, it's, this is more catharsis after work. Serves the same purpose. Ah, look at Dong Zhuo. A man with a gut after my own. Yes. You have to wonder about the mental state of the officers agreeing to this, but... Right well when I wake up and start getting ready for work. Well, I hope this is a nice pre-work, little bit of entertainment. I'm lucky this week, on the one hand. I only have 4 days at work this week, because I have my roster day off. On the other hand, I've had my most difficult day of work ever today, and it's only going to get more hard as the week goes on. So, caught in two minds. I hope, though, you have a lovely day as well. I hope you do have a lovely day. So we're commanded by Li Ru. Definitely saying that wrong. He was the very, very intelligent strategist. Then we have Lu Bu. Jia Xu, a very clever strategist, who I think actually has a unique character model in this game, if I'm not mistaken. And Li Jie, who is like low-key, like, so if they get to Dynasty Warriors 50, he will eventually get his own character model. And he'll basically look just like a mini Dong Zhuo. Alright, so we know who's on our side. The other side, Yuan Yin Jilin, who would normally be a threat, but he has 641 troops. Li Feng, again, because 3 humiliations are not enough. One really must examine his mental state. Chun Ji and Xiao Rui. Could use an item, but honestly, against these guys, I really don't think it's worth it. And thank you very much. It's just a bit of a difficult week. On the other hand, I did hear some good news as well from work. I'm not allowed to really say it publicly. But yeah, so I got some good news. But on the other hand, they're not making it easy for me. Meanwhile, let's not make life easy for Xiao Rui, and especially for Li Feng. We make life very difficult for Li Feng. In fact, I'm going to start forming a Li Feng support group at this rate. Depending on how many times he tries to lose this time. Then again, some people are addicted to losing. After all, when I think about it, almost every sports franchise I support are perpetual losers. If it's football, my team, Swansea, never win. If it's baseball, my team, I had two choices and I chose the New York Mets. Why? Because I apparently hate myself. Basketball, the Orlando Magic, they also never win. The NFL, I went for the New York Giants. They just lost 40-0. Every sport. Heck, even my favorite wrestler when I was like really small. My crush. She had a 9% win record. So it's like, I can't blame Li Feng. I can't. Maybe Li Feng, maybe this game is showing Li Feng as a reflection of myself. See, now we're getting all psychological with this. Alternatively, he's just crap and likes losing. Okay, Yuan Yin went down in one blow this time. I think I might be first. Okay, here goes Jiling. If they cared enough about Yuan Shu's faction, he would be like some sort of powered up officer. Here he's weaker than Li Feng. And he died in one attack. That doesn't feel right. Again, this feels wrong. I feel wrong. Zhang Shun. Allies. Zhang Shun is Liu Biao's forces, right? So that means in this universe, Liu Biao is allied with Yuan Shu. I guess everyone's allied against Dong Zhuo, but in real life, wasn't Liu Biao and Yuan Shu on opposite sides? Because wasn't it Liu Biao and Yuan Shao versus Sun Jian and Yuan Shu? Or is my memory wrong? Anyway. In Trading Alliance they have here, but I'm assuming all the non-Dong Zhuo forces practically are allied. I mean, even Yuan Shao and Gong Sun Zan, and well, we know how that ends up. Whee! Look, I'm not saying anything here. I'm just saying it's very cathartic to use Lubu in this game at times. Wonderful catharsis after a Monday work day. Alright, so next we should go for that base down here. But now, how is everyone? It's been an interesting time. I've been playing more FGO JP than NA, but I'm trying to finish the NA event. I'm like really racing now to get it done, because I've scarcely touched it. I think I'm gonna do it just in time, But I've actually been playing JP more because some of you may know I've leveled Nobu Archer to level 100. Today I'm gonna get a craft essence for her, the anti-divine craft essence, because on JP I have like 80 something rare prisms, just because they eventually give us loads. And so I'm gonna get that anti-divine CE. I'm gonna obviously limit break it, try and get it to 100 if I can, and just give it to Nobu. She's already got 120 Nobu Tatsu as her support. I have a NP1 Avenger Nobu there too, but obviously Avenger Nobu is my NA focus. So she's not gonna get quite so much emphasis over on JP. Zubu! Gotta go fast! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Oh, that's cool effort though. Yeah, I think, you know what, it's really, as you get older, the importance of cleaning this stuff out, you know, cleaning space and stuff is important. My phone, wow. I just have like loads of random screenshots from my early FGO days, and I didn't realize how much space each one takes up. I've just been deleting them by the hundreds. May I ask, if you don't mind sharing, what's the racing game? Alright, well that was fairly easy. Let's take that central base and then we basically just order everyone forward. Alright. This place, only 154, that's actually really long. Need for Speed Most Wanted. One from 2005. Wow. The only Need for Speed I ever played was on the PSP, and it would have been around that time as well. But those always look fun. I wish I'm not gonna lie, you're making me nostalgic for some games I played when I was younger. You know, like, hey, playing Dynasty Wars. Did anyone play Dynasty Tactics, or was that just me? Was I the only one who bought it, which is why it didn't last long? I used to love that game. Absolutely adore it. They changed it between 1 and 2, and at first I preferred 1, but as I've grown older, I've appreciated the qualities of 2. Well, down goes Li Feng. Yeah? No, it's exactly the same for me, Tets. Exactly the same. I don't know. I can't. It's not even I dislike the event. I'm just busy, to be honest, and Archer Nobu's taking up all my FGO heart right now. It's a very brave individual soldier who tried to fight Lubu. Only regular entries, yeah. If I could stream stuff, I still got it all on my PS2, but all my stuff is at my parents' place, and my parents live on the other side of the world, so it's a little bit tough for me to get it, but yeah. So much I'd love to show. And I'm sure most, you know, I'm probably a little older than most of you, I imagine. I know I'm older than most of the regular viewers, so, but I imagine some of it's going to be the same, you know? Hey, Fidel, you're not slacking. You've already done it on your main one. That beats me. It's weird. I was really happy with it though, yeah. So I was really happy with it. It's weird because normally, here's the thing, even though I joke about characters and I joked that I am a simp, I am not into it as much as like normal players are. I don't know why, into characterization and stuff. I can like characters, but I've never felt like any emotional bond or something, and I've always thought, am I inhuman? But do you know what? I felt really happy with this one, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm embracing it. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, you don't need to reveal your ages or anything like that. Absolutely, no. Privacy is utmost. I'll say we're around similar ages, Tets. We're roughly the same age. Alright, Zhang Shun here from Liu Biao's forces. Again, why Liu Biao is helping Yuan Shu, I'm sure history is turning in its grave. But then it is perpetually. Have you seen what fate does to historical figures? And damn, do we love it. Mobile unit captain. I almost made a very painful pun there, but I didn't. Very proud of myself and my self-restraint. Yeah. I'm willing to reveal my approximate age. I'll reveal my nationality by sadness, because the bloody accent gives it away. But beyond that, I am fiercely private. But yes. Right, up close, Lu Bu. Right, Liru's taking a base for us. That makes our life a little bit easier. I've also gone the wrong way. I think we can make a shortcut, maybe? Yeah, I think there's a little base around here, is it? There's no one here. Oh, no, there we are! Is there a tower here? I was kind of hoping we'd have a tower to attack. It's weird. There's no towers at all. Let's have a look. Let's use Peerless. We don't really need it, but I kind of want to try, see if we notice the effects. But then again, their health is so low, I'm not sure how much of a difference it actually makes. Plus, we've already defeated Li Feng. Who else is there left to defeat? Let's steamroll through the base captain, and that should be most of this. Yuan Shu has used Confiscate, which is pretty much all he could do. Well, Yuan Shu falling first isn't really a surprise, to be honest. Does he have a unique model here? I believe Yuan Shu now has his own unique model. I'm not sure if he has it in this game. We've already taken the main camp. This is actually a little bit depressing. Oh no, he doesn't have his own model. That's so sad. Bye-bye. Damn, we didn't even see him go down. That's almost a little tragic. But very Yuan Shu. Especially if you know how he dies in the novel. I hope that's not a spoiler. I love Musou games. There's something about beating up waves of mobs that's satisfying. It is. It is. And don't let anyone tell you it isn't. Oh, what's wrong there, Fidel? Are you crying for Yuan Shu or Li Feng? Or both? We captured Yuan Shu. Should we hire this man whose way of life is calm traitor? I say that, I'm playing as Lu Bu. Wild traitor, anyone? We captured Yuan Yin, the many-faceted general. We captured Ji Ling, the raging commander. We captured Li Feng, loyal warrior to a fault, in that he loves repeatedly getting beaten up. We captured Xiao Rei, who is also a many-faceted general. Perhaps that's not such a unique skill as one would imagine. We captured Chen Ji, the general amid chaos. Thank you, Ephidel. Take back your tears. I grant you, he doesn't deserve them. We released Yuan Shu. We released Yuan Yin. I bet he's going to execute Jiling. I knew it! I told it! They always execute, like, the third person. No! Then again, he probably asked for it. Xiao Rei released and Chen Ji killed. Can't believe they killed the general amid chaos. Well, bye-bye Yuan Shu. Raging Commander. And that makes a sequel with Jiling, who's dead. Right, there's no more orders, which means for now I guess we can kind of just do our own thing. The Cao Cao, there's Yuan Shao, Gongsun Zan. I don't know, is Gongsun Zan's territory open? I think it is. Gongdu, Liu Biao. Now Liu Biao was assisting Yuan Shu, remember that. Zhang Lu or Ma Tang. Now Ma Tang has Ma Chao. Zhang Lu has a rice movement, I think. Liu Biao has Wei Yan and Huang Zhong, I imagine, at this stage. Gongdu has nothing. Cao Cao is Cao Cao. Yuan Shao is Yuan Shao. And Gongsun Zan should have Zhao Yun. I don't know, let's raid Gongdu, just because I kind of want to see what he even does. Now, this time we'll take just a couple of generics to help us. We'll take... Oh no, well, Dao Shun is a generic, but he's no ordinary generic. He is Elite Warrior. And let's take Fan Chou, who was executed in the book for being too nice. Truly a Crash Bandicoot-style death. Except Crash Bandicoot, of course, wasn't executed for what he did. On the other let's see, weapon 1. Well, Sturdy Halberd does a lot more damage. I think we'll go with that. Thank you very much. My stats are a bit low because he's tired. Lu Bu tired, just think of it. So we have Lu Bu, Gao Shun, who later served Lu Bu, and Fan Chou. And it's He Yi, Liu Pi, and Guan Hai. Fascinating. These are all Yellow Turban generals. He Yi, I mean, some of the fictional from the book, I think He Yi, I think was real, I think, and borderline. Guan Hai is definitely from the book. And Liu Pi. Who are we fighting? Gongdu. So all the Yellow Turban generals are serving Gongdu. Was Gongdu in the Yellow Turbans as well, maybe? These might be like the Yellow Turban remnants. Either way, Lu Bu's gonna beat him up. Yellow turbans, red shirts. They don't stand a chance. Yeah, it's the yellow turbans, remnants, yep. If there was any doubt. I think we can afford an aggressive strategy here. Liu Pi looked like he was like crawling along the ground then. Bye-bye! Poor guy, can't you see he's already dead? So, being slapped with a halberd. So yes, this is just a raid battle. Essentially, no, I will not make a Raid Shadow Legends joke about it being automated. We essentially are raiding to weaken this base with the intention of then later invading it. And its defenses will be much lower than if we just had to take it normally. Okay, simple enough. And we reach the base captain. Let's do battle magic. Why not? Let's see what happens. Ah, Lubu just becomes Lubu. I got it. I'm surprised by the lack of towers they have defending them. Speaking of towers and defense, I'm actually thinking of trying to get into Arc Knights again. I used to play, and I used to have a really good unit as well, but I'd be starting again. I'm kind of interested in doing it because I quite like the game. It's the story I have a little bit of a problem with, or rather, not the story, but the way the story is delivered. The text is so small, it's all so dark and miserable, and I don't know. I just think I don't love the way it delivers its story. Even if I think the story itself is probably, you know, quite good. Take out the base captain, that's easy enough. Again, only 39 now worth of defense. That really is nothing at all. Oh, that was easy. Almost depressingly so. For some reason I feel like Gongdu's faction are even weaker than Yuan Shao's. Yuan Shu, excuse me, not Yuan Shao, no. Oh, he's taking the base. Maybe I speak too soon. Maybe I speak too soon. Yeah, it just feels a bit too dreary. I almost wouldn't mind playing it without reading it. I know that's a bad thing to say, but... Oh, nice! Holy crap. I have not done that before. And He dies as he speaks. I guess he speaks from the dead. That is more impressive than anything else he's done. I used to play Honkai Impact 3rd and Genshin, not anymore though. I used to play Genshin. I actually want to get back into Genshin. I quite like it, you know? In a strange way. I quite like it. Admittedly, I'm still on, like, the early part of the year. And I played, like, not long after it came out, right? So, like, I consider Hu Tao quite a new unit. I went back for, like, one day, I rolled, I got someone, like, some Tamamo-looking person. I forget their name. I didn't want them, though. I like Tamamo. I wasn't so fond of this Tamamo. But I haven't played since then. I used to just try and level up Lisa, basically. I don't know what you've been doing. Fair enough. You know what? I might. It's just a little much. It's a little much, you know? Hey, Max, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hey, not late at all. You can come whenever you want. No problem at all. Hope you're doing all right. Just playing some Dynasty Warriors. Catharsis after a long, difficult day at work. Believe me, you need some Lubu in your life after a day at work. At least at my work. Edwan Hai is back with the yellow turban remnants. Giant Joe, of course, long dead by here. And without him and his sort of the charismatic leadership, as it were, they will basically a band of thugs. Even though it's weird, there's been a lot of historical revisionism on the yellow turbans over the years in terms of, you know, especially even you can see it in the Dynasty Warriors series. In Dynasty Warriors 2 and 3, they are unambiguously evil sorcerers with evil thugs. Later on, it's more, actually, this is a peasant revolt against very unfair conditions and a highly corrupt government. Like, there was a lot of lip service to the corruption of the government at the start, but it wasn't really reflected in the story. In the later games, from what I've seen at least, it's highlighted a lot more. And in things like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, you see it, the game, of course in the book too, you see it very clearly. Okay, I mean, you're way ahead of me, Tats. You're way ahead of me. I do want to get back into it though. What I might even end up doing is starting it again, but on PlayStation, and I might just stream it with you guys. I mean, if there's any interest in that. You know? Still Lisa-centric, of course. Max, I like this Lubu a lot better than the FGO1. Yes, me too. Not everything needs to be a mech. Lubu as a mech is a funny concept until it's the only thing that he is. In my headcanon, Lubu is still a guy who just has some sort of mechanical modification in Fate. And yes, that is me coping. Absolutely. I am coping harder than the copiest coper. Oh yeah? Is it that much harder, Tets? Share coat, yep. Sure. No, I'd like to stream it, but I might start again. Just, you know, we can grow it together. I have played Fate Stellar and its sequel. I mean, you know, it's what it is. It is what it is. Now, everyone, a demonstration. Lubu the Hedgehog. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Yes, and I did just sing something from Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, I am cringe. Bunny does the trick. Again, I'm still not sure why Lubu has a holographic image, but there we go. Thank you, Effadella. It is great. I agree. I agree. I'm hyped for Samurai Remnant 2, which then came to the disappointing reality of Australia has it on PS5 but not PS4 for some reason. And I don't have a PS5. I have a PS4 and my Xbox is still kaput. So, I was like, I want to play it really badly. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way. It's difficulty it's 2 times harder because my world level is higher than I was prepared for. So yes, so you don't want to go too far. No, that makes a lot of sense. No, guys, it does suck. It really does suck. And I use Mac, so gaming on PC, and I've never been a PC gamer anyway, to be honest. The things I used to play on PC were Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, the original Dawn of War. What else? Age of Empires 1, Age of Empires 2, Empire Earth, if anyone remembers that. And not too much beyond that. So where's the console? PC. I think it might have crossplay, maybe? Oh wait, we've captured the main camp. Sorry, I didn't even notice. Sorry, Dongdu. I almost feel bad for you guys. Honestly, Genshin, you have to imagine as crossplay, right? If any game does, it would have to be Genshin Impact. I need to get red hair. Do I make custom characters much? No, but I want to because I find the ones they make in the game are hilarious. I've only had 2 children characters made, like from my character and their spouse. One of them had animal ears and was bald. The other one was a pink demon, which is especially funny because my guy was a generic strategist. I should make more. Ooh, Leighton! That's right, we don't need no bosses, we don't need no corporate overlords! Independence! Now listen to my podcast and pay for my Patreon. The children want to get so unhinged. They do. Oh, I'll see if I can, at the end of this, I'll see if I can bring up the one I've been playing, like, recently, which is my Zhang Miao. Not Zhang Liao, Zhang Miao playthrough. For those who don't know, Zhang Miao was a friend of Cao Cao, like, really early on. Betrayed him, sided with Lu Bu, and then got killed by his own men. Lei Tong and Liu Xun, not the famous one, have formed a vagabond unit in Liu Yan's territory. Who's invading who? Or whom? Who's invading whom? Is that the correct grammar? That sounds about par for the course of the Warring States period. That's the thing, the Three Kingdoms period, Warring States period, a lot of similarities. A lot of similarities. Is there anyone to recruit around this time? Yeah, that is a fun idea. That is fun. I understand why you lose steam. That's a lot of work. A lot of work. Excuse me. Ooh, a very young Zhu Liang is available. Oh, we could get Yue Ying. That's for those who don't know, that's Zhu Liang's wife. Pang Tong, the phoenix. Was he the fledgling phoenix? Hidden Dragon and fledgling phoenix. Is that right? Hidden Dragon, right? But no, that would be fun. Especially how deranged some of the characters can look in this game. Alright, but I do need to rest my character. Why am I talking about Lu Bu that way? We all know who Lu Bu is. Healing. Targeted healing. Me. Well, we completed the objective. That was fairly easy. Rip Yuan Shu. Alright, Dong Zhuo gives us the plan. And we're invading Dongdu. Okay, well, nope, I'm not objecting with that. I've already done it for you. Let's see if there's anything in the blacksmith. So, I think our halberd that was really good is Heaven, right? So, let's make some twin axes. Let's make them man, because we don't have many man weapons. Item shop, nothing, I don't think. The academy, nah, I'm pretty good. So what we want to do now, right, is we want to... Let's see. We want to change our weapon. Our secondary weapon, yeah, we want to make it into twin axes, because he actually is really poor with a sword. I think what we might do is train... Man weapons just made me think you would be swinging around two dudes with axes. I mean, you know what? I wouldn't put it past Lu Bu. I would not put it past Lu Bu to do that. Those two men? Songshan and Wei Shu. In Fate, it would be Moriarty. And someone. Oh, we've... Jude Jun, that's not... Jude Jin is Jude Liang's brother, isn't it? What do I want to do here? There's no one to subjugate. Anyone to invite? Is there anyone we can recruit? We have 10,000 calling. We could get Sima Yi. Imagine getting Sima Yi in Dong Zhuo's army. Let's try Sima Yi. Whoa! He wants to join us! Admittedly looking a little different from his Fate counterpart. You can be free to judge if you prefer the Dynasty Warriors or the Fate interpretation. Oh, we're being invaded by Yuan Shao. Oh, butter. Oh, butter, butter. if Heracles had man weapons, it'd be Kuhan and Jason. Yep. And the thing is, and he'd be doing it out of love, Max. He's great friends with both of them, and he just wants to play with his friends. As any historical legend would. Right, we're gonna defend. We're defending Jin Yang. We'll lead. We'll take Li Jie. Why? I'm not really sure. It just felt right. Take Diao Chan. Give her a couple of thousand troops. Take Zhang Liao. Hua Xiong. Gao Shun. Is that Ho Cheng? No. And Sima Yi. Let's bring Sima Yi on his first battle. Why not? He has fewer troops than the rest of us, though. Berserker just wants company. Exactly. While he's buying his batteries, he just wants to play with his friends. I'm gonna say Dynasty Warriors has to win by default, since as far as I'm concerned, there is no Fate Sima Yi, only Rhaenys. Yeah. I think Sima Yi appears for like 3 seconds in their Noble Phantasm, in the form of eyes. Yeah, no, exactly. I'd like to see more Simi, and I suppose, you know... Excuse me, I'm ever so sorry. A bit of a chest thing lately. I don't oppose Waver as Zhu De Leon, but it is a shame we don't really see much of Zhu De Leon as a result. That's all. Alright, this is Yuan Shao's forces, not to be confused with his crappy half-brother Yuan Shu. Who needs to outsmart you when I can whack you with a halberd? I like that Hua Xiong, a guy who's all about offense, has like the most defensive skill set at times. Makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah, Rhaenys is one of those really intriguing characters, gameplay-wise as well. So it'll be pretty interesting to run. Excuse me, I'm ever so sorry. Just had a bit of a chest pain, so please excuse my uncouth behavior. Do you remember Jude talking through Waver a single time during the Chaos House event? Maybe! Now that you say it, it feels somewhat familiar, but if you ask me to remember what he said, I could not for the life of me tell you what it was. Sure, yeah. No, I think I'll probably have to get my world level up a bit first, but I'm absolutely open on the account to playing with people. Probably have a couple of streams just to get used to it again, and yeah. Because I like the game, you know? Oh, butter, what have they taken? Okay, standard base, we can live with that. Excuse me. Oh, but no, this is very, very cathartic. Again, I'd love to stream every day. You know, just do little streams every day, an hour, 2 hours, you know? I do have a pipe dream servant, in addition to rival the impossibility of Shield Leonidas. Steady the Lancer! I'll admit. Would probably have better stats than True Haven. That aside, Max, have you been playing the event? See, the secret is there's a couple of us who haven't finished it yet. We're still working on it. We're racing our way through it. After the stream, I'm going to try and complete it in like a couple of hours. Maverick, welcome to the stream, and it's Musouing time! Also known as Lubu kills a bunch of red shirts. See, I can't even say I'm doing it. This is all Lubu. That's the thing about playing as Lubu. It's all Lubu. Which I believe was very much his mindset as well. Oh no, he defeated Li Jie. That's weirdly surprising and unsurprising. Wait, Gao Shun's in trouble too? What the hell's going on? I know Yuan Shao's like force is a lot stronger than the others we've faced, but this is ridiculous. Oh wow. Matt, you're way out in front. I mean, I admit I haven't been FGOing that much, but all I have done has been devoted to Nobu Archer on JP. That's where my heart is right now. And I'm going to get the best craft essence for her later today as well. So I have like 80 rare prisms. But wow, that is impressive. Oh man, I just want to clear the event. I want to get as many of the crystallized walls as I can, because my word, I need them. Also, I wish I had red hair. I should say the horse, by the way. I'm not bemoaning my natural hair color. I just... Oh, butter. Oh, Yang Liang defeated Zhang Liao. That is fascinating and devastating. Okay, let's clear the space real quick. No, it's smart. This event is worth it, definitely. I just haven't had time to really play it. I'm hoping, like, this week is like the busiest week I've had in work, but I'm hoping, as a sort of, to offset that as catharsis, I might do it. That's useful, matters. Every little resource. Oh yeah. No, I'm with you, Maverick. Again, as I say, Jack and Daxter and Dynasty Warriors to me were the childhood franchises, because I mean, I played stuff on the PS1 before, right? But on the PlayStation 2, those were the two games I played in the year 2000, and, you know, both have stuck with me ever since. Oh, but Yan Leong using magic? That's not how I remember this. Damn it, we're getting our asses kicked. Holy crap. Right, we defeated Yan Leong. That's a start. And you can see my all offense, no defense strategy almost not working there. Alright, we need to really start taking some bases, because otherwise we are actually going to lose this area. Like, we're genuinely getting our asses kicked right now. For what's funny, I remember I started gaming with only Lego Star Wars for like 6 years, and now I'm 140 deep into Baldur's Gate. And 2 weeks. It just shows, you know, how tastes can change, and it's amazing. Honestly, like, I'm going to be restarting Yakuza 0, because as I said, the Xbox is dead. I'm never going to be able to complete that final level, and I am going to complete it, damn it. I am playing the whole thing on PlayStation. It's just games can capture you like that, and you're willing to put hundreds of hours, whether it's Baldur's Gate, whether it's a Yakuza, whether it's, you know, whatever that game may be. I think gaming, and this is going to sound really corny, I think it's a genuinely beautiful medium, and there's so much opportunity and so much fun to be had, and so many different stories to tell, both stories written by the writers and for your own, and I just think it's a wonderful thing. I started with Donald Duck PS1 game, and now I'm gushing over Octopath 2. That is also quite the journey. Crash Bandicoot I loved, obviously. Dino Crisis, although I didn't know what the hell was going on. Well, look at that wave of enemy officers. That does not look healthy. Croc. Although I insisted on playing Croc 2 before Croc 1. No idea why. Just seemed logical to me. I am going to die. Screw it. I could go for defense, but no, we go for offense. And I died. Heh. Okay, they can't damage me for 15 seconds. Let's go. Woo, let's go! Broken abilities. Yes, that's right. Broken abilities. Bye-bye, Shenpei. Bye-bye, Wen Chou. Bye-bye, Wen Chou. I'm Lu Bu, and I got killed by a generic soldier. Oh well, point made. My strategies are not needed here, says Simi, as Lu Bu is killed by Much number 524. Now it seems everyone's been loving Baldur's Gate. I'm thinking about it. It's not a game I would naturally play, so... But I am curious, just because there is such widespread love for it, that maybe I don't know. Well, I need to see what consoles it's available on first, I guess, but... I think it's only, like, new gen, right? Oh, computer. The this reads like gobbledygook to me. Sounds fascinating, but... Bye. Maybe we should have just won this battle when we, like, defeated enough officers to degrade their morale. But I was kind of hoping we could capture, like, Yan Leong, because it'd be very funny. Although knowing Dong Zhuo, he'd either just release him or kill him. Not actually try to bloody hire the guy. Nah, but it sounds fun. Interesting. Confusing as hell, but interesting. Okay, there's arrows firing down, but it's firing down on the enemy, which means that's our strategy. Bye-bye! Alright, we should be pretty safe from here. Just take this area. There is a base up there. I'm thinking we have a general up there. Maybe it's Zhang Liao. Oh, it's... Wait, what? We took the... Oh, that was easy. Fair enough. I guess, well, we can just win like that. Smash Ultimate and Armored Core. Armored Core, my, fiance's brother is in love with Armored Core. Well, that was a win out of nowhere. We captured Wen Chou! We captured Feng Ji, the heroic unifier! Sorry, Wen Chou, the trustworthy hero. We captured Yuan Shi, another calm traitor. We captured Yuan Tan, a raging commander. We recruit Wen Chou! We released Feng Ji. We released Yuan Shi. But we executed Yuan Tan. Logic. So we killed Yuan Chao's older son. I'm sure he's going to be fine with that. Well, I guess it's his fault for invading our territory. What did Yuan Tan do? I'm not sure. He clearly pissed off the wrong person, and now, naturally, we get Lu Bu's most naturally fitting descriptor, a precise intellect, a tactical warrior who used intelligence to navigate the world of chaos. Because when I think of Lu Bu, I think of intelligence. I'm with you. Let me have a look. By the way, which entry is this? This is Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. So it's not like the base game where you play through sort of the story of the Three Kingdoms era. Rather, what happens is it's more like a tactical one. No one has ever accused Lu Bu of being intelligent. Fair. The peasant thanks Dong Zhuo. I'm sure there's some historical irony here, and I reiterate what I said earlier, as history rolls eternally in its grave. Oh, dear, for Meng Huo. Never mind, Meng Huo in real life was known to be great for the people. Ironically, so. There's no tactics in that brain. There's no strategy. Not a semblance of it. Alright, we'll probably leave it there for tonight. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like on the stream. It is really helpful for the stream. I may have a video up later, just a little bit of an opinion piece I did on like a stream the other night. But other than that, I hope you have a lovely week. It's a bit of a shortened week for me. I'm lucky I have Friday off. But it's going to be a very busy, stressful one. So you might see me streaming again and just moaning and going, ah, rah, 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 as I enjoy the catharsis of Lu Bu destroying Li Feng. Other than that, my name is Xinjunes. Thank you all for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope wherever you are in the world, you have a wonderful time and a wonderful week. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much, and have a good week.